was bigger. It looked as if someone were pounding on the wall trying to break the wall between the rooms. I had to do some history finding on my house, but couldn't find anything but the year it was built. My house was built in the year 1945. Maybe something odd happened, maybe it was just all my imagination, who knows. But the next night I began hearing more pounding, and then as I was about to head back off to sleep, I hear my name. My eyes widened and my heart was hammering. I couldn't think of what to do but pull the covers closer to my chin and ignore it. Then I heard two chilling words, the basement. Whatever this being was saying about the basement made me not want to go into that basement. But I did end up going down there, and I discovered a crawl space. I told my mother about the whole situation and she told me that she was going to cleanse the house. So she did, and then night fell upon day once more. And I dragged myself up those stairs and went to bed. But yet I can still hear the pounding, the knocking. But the weird part was, it sounded closer. The reason I wrote this was to tell you that I'm terrified of my house and they won't quit knocking. Life. When I was 16, I was sitting at a table with my mom talking about life, musing on the afterlife and reincarnation, the usual. I began to laugh and say, "You know, I'm pretty sure I remember my past life." This was about the time her face went pale. I asked her why. That's when she began to list all of the details of my silly past life, which I always felt was just a recurring dream I must have. She told me how I was the youngest child in a family of poor travelers. How my crib was the top drawer of any dresser where we would sleep, and my mother was a tall, bony, angry-looking woman with her hair pulled high, always wearing a long dress. All the details I was about to tell her, for what I thought was the first time. "How did you know all of that?" "I've never told you before," said. "Because that isn't the first time you've told me," she said. "You told me that story many times when you were a baby, after you first learned to talk." "I don't believe it. And the worst thing," she said with a dark brown, "was when I would come to play with you and you would tell me your other mother was behind me.